Hey everyone, welcome back. So you might remember I've done a couple videos talking about a newer MS drug called Ocrevus. It is done by IV infusion, and I read about a lot of people who are now getting Ocrevus treatment and really like it. They say that they do feel a lot better when they receive their IV, and it's helping a lot with their MS. So it does seem to be pretty successful. The clinical trials they've done have all given pretty good results. So the company that makes Ocrevus actually just finished their third clinical trial. This trial focused more on people who have primary progressive MS and who are a little bit more disabled. And the whole purpose to this trial was to see how Ocrevus can help people really delay their disability, which of course anybody with MS wants that. We don't want to become more disabled, and we'll do whatever we can to prevent that. So in this trial that they have done, they actually determined that for the patients that were receiving Ocrevus, they had a 46% success rate in delaying the need for those patients to have a wheelchair. They determined that the length of time that the delay that they need to be in a wheelchair was about 7 years. Now, this trial was also done on patients who were a bit higher on the disability scale, so may have needed a wheelchair sooner than other patients who are not as high on that disability scale. So 46% were delayed in about 7 years in needing a wheelchair. So that's a pretty good percentage. I mean, really anything close to 50 is a really good success rate. So the company that makes Ocrevus is actually going to continue on with the trial. They are planning to start it up again closer to the end of this year. They're going to focus on about 1,000 patients across the US, Canada, and Europe. And what they're really going to focus on in this new trial is how Ocrevus can help with upper limb strength. So a lot of people who have MS that are not only higher on the disability scale, but even have a little bit of disability, do struggle with muscle control, problems with their limbs. And so this company really wants to determine if Ocrevus can delay disease progression and disability with the arms, and neck and those type of muscles that a lot of people have trouble controlling as their MS gets worse. So as I said, they are going to start this trial closer to the end of this year. I'm thinking it's probably going to be successful because it's seeming like a lot of the trials they're doing are, as I said, very successful, and it seems to be a drug that a lot of people are turning to, especially for those who have been on something before and it's just not working for them anymore. It seems that a lot of specialists are prescribing Ocrevus now because it is seeming to be a very successful option for people with multiple sclerosis. So I'll make sure to keep my eyes open for any more information when they do start this new trial. It's something that, I consider. As you know, I'm not on medication, and I always thought I would just go right back on Aubagio when I go back on another medication, but who knows, at that time there might be something better out there that you don't have to take every day that could really help with MS. So just reading about these trials and all the success people are having on these other drugs just really makes me think that maybe there are other options out there when that time comes. So thank you so much for watching. I will keep you posted on any other trials that I read about, and have a great weekend.